Hey, it's Tree from Tree Essentials, and today we are going to talk about how we can use our hair as a health indicator, and not just for hair growth, but as well to kind of measure where we're at in life. So let's go ahead and dive in. First and foremost, before we get started, my dogs want to play right up under me, and we have all this field, so I don't know. I apologize ahead of time if you hear them, but basically, let's go ahead and talk about how your hair growth is a key factor into seeing where you are in your life, because honestly, when you are having hair fall, hair loss, any alopecia and such, you actually can use that to indicate that there's something else going on in the body. Our hair is growing 90% of the time, and actually that is because we have the anagen, catagen, and telogen phase. And anagen is the growth phase, and that's what's happening 90% of the time. So if you are starting to see like dramatic hair loss, the first and foremost thing I need you to do is think about, where am I stressed out in life? That is a key piece. Now, I know it may make you feel uncomfortable, but when you reflect on that and see exactly when that stuff started, you're actually going to see where you can possibly bring change. And there's so many dimensions in wellness. We have occupational, social, emotional, financial, physical, spiritual, and environmental. These are the main factors that contribute into our overall bodies. We are mind, body, and spirit. So when we're able to facilitate the optimal growth for that, we're going to see the prime hair growth for our life and styles. Now, don't forget, there are different major things and events that happen in life, like pregnancies, death, loss, sometimes loss of many different things. I don't know what that means to you, but as well, certain stressors can eventually trigger an illness. So if you are one taking medication and things like that, it is not one and done and you're over because of that. There's actually many solutions. I am a health educator and as well a advanced natural hair consultant, so I can help you on your journey more specific if you want to tune in and chime with me into this new upcoming year, because I guarantee optimal growth of my patterns and regimens. But if you're doing it alone, you actually can go ahead and start looking at how these medications are pulling in on the body. So if there are certain things that you are taking, a lot of times you can reverse by doing another concoction of some sort to help and assist on that process. I am not a doctor, I'm just a health educator. So of course, talk to your healthcare team and providers. But at the end of the day, when you are one to facilitate your growth in a loving, healthy manner, you actually can get the keys that you desire and aspire for. So that right there, health indicator. How is hair a health indicator? Your most luscious, vibing most time. You notice a lot of times you are in your peace, your ease, your balance, and you did not have a lot of issues going on. Now, when it started getting all wonky, maybe you're in school, maybe you just became super busy being a mom, or you're in a new job. It's okay. There's different places and spaces that you can do the holistic ways and lifestyles to actually attribute to better optimal growth. And so I truly want you to know that it is not a stuck one all be done type thing. It's actually a cycle. Hair is a cycle. So hair is actually a health indicator, because you notice when you are in your flow, in your everything, you are feeling beautiful. You probably don't even notice that your hair is growing and it's most healthy. That means you're eating your best foods, you're drinking your water, you're in your peace zone, and that is really key to the growth process. It's not really about just what you put on your scalp. It's really about how you love on your body. Y'all, I've had to pause because the dog is acting crazy. We have all this field and he keeps going on the car. In the street. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is, when you are in a balance and ease, and that doesn't mean your environments are not busy and stressful. Like, I can vouch to you, your places can be really all over the place and you can still get the growth. And the main key to that place and process is actually staying in your word with God. Like, peace of mind is everything, and that peace that you get from Creator is nothing that anyone else can give you. It is something that is from within. It's a journey. Holy Spirit guiding you. So start getting your word. It says, be not conformed by this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. It also said that the peace he gives you is not of this world. And last but not least, all things are possible with God. With men, it may be impossible, but with God, all things are possible. So even if you're in the most weirdest spot in your hair growth journey, you are not stuck. You're actually in a beautiful time, because a healthy behavior changes. Actually, when you are aware and you're like, I want to bring change, you're actually at that place of turning that actually you can bring the most optimal transformation. We're getting into a new year. Start looking at yourself in a quarterly basis. And with that health indicator, that is also making sure you are hitting those goals that you have. Stop worrying just about your hair. God said your hair, do not look at it as just a source of adornment and jewelry and all of that. He actually said that your hair is a crown of glory, and the crown of glory is actually from your different areas that you prosper from in life. So it's really a game changer to look at your hair growth journey as a love journey, something that is amazing, beautiful. In a health indicator, you'll start adding different pieces to be more nutritious in your life, and you'll start noticing that when you do these things, it makes you feel so much better. Your self-esteem, your confidence, and not only that, you are pouring into others on this journey too when you look at it like that. Because when you can pour into yourself, others can pour into themselves too, and it just becomes a whole growth, love journey cycle. And it is bomb, it is amazing, and it's inspiring, truly. Because no matter where you're at in life, there is never a point where you are stuck. The only constant in life is change. I guarantee it. It's the only thing. But the only constant in life as well is Creator. So when you're starting to pour into your needs in that way and filling your cup in such exuberant manners, you're actually going to start fulfilling not just hair growth, but your skin going to be glowing, your nails going to be growing. You're going to be out here looking fine as wine. And if you don't like wine, you're going to be fine as china, glass. I don't care what you would like to be. I don't know. Be what you want. But I want you to look at your hair growth journey as not just a journey with hair. It's a health indicator, and not just health. Health is the quality of life where you're at the moment. Wellness is an inner dimension of the different areas of life. So don't look at it just as a health indicator. Look at it as a wellness indicator. Are you blooming where you're planting, or are you like a rose that grew in concrete and you need to shift so that you can bloom out all the bushes and flowers? I don't know. You know where you're at. And with that being said, I again can assist on this journey, having webinars actually that can chime you into cultural wellness change and immersive experiences, and an opportunity for you to actually get in on my free community so that you can see other ways to practically bring holistic lifestyle in your hair growth journey. Last but not least, book a consultation with me. I love helping this way. This is like my calling, one of them. And I love transforming people from the inside out by you empowering yourself, period. Because who else is going to empower you, okay? You empower you, and you have advocates and people and things around you. And that's on period, okay? So I said all these things just to say, love yourself, okay? That's where your health indicator is, loving you, pouring into you. If you're somebody who's a caretaker and has to take care of people and things, that is a major reason why you should be taking care of you first. Because what if something happens to you? What's going to happen to everybody else? And so we're not just thinking about them. See the sun coming out, guaranteed. I'm telling you, you pour into you, others can pour into themselves. We become a beautiful cycle of change, and it's just phenomenal at the end of the day. And not only that, your hair growth is gonna be so luxurious, and you're gonna have that glowing skin. And man, this year has been really trying to make sure that I don't do these things. But the thing is, when those things happen, you have many trials, that means you go even harder on it. You go harder. And not harder, you flow with it. And then when you need to cry, you cry. And when you need to switch up, you switch up. You do all the things that need to do and make yourself a beautiful, beautiful story of love and transformation. Your hair growth is gonna thank you. I have a picture right here, and I have that picture right here. And these are two different time periods. One, I was actually in hair school in here. Go figure. Hair was coming. I was stressed, okay? Stress. And then this time, I had stressors happening, but I didn't let the stress get the best of me. I actually made sure to go even more on my growth and hair journey. And the results speak for themselves, and I've had many clients that I assist on this journey as well. I would love to help you in these factors and just help you bring some gains into your overall wellness and hair wellness journey. And with that being said, I am Tree from Tree Essentials. We have the ability to plant seeds, inspire others, and inspire change, and we are restoring our trees essentially. And yes, our tree is a plant. Our hair is like a plant. Our scalp. So with that being said, I appreciate you. Make sure that you chime in, subscribe to see more, and don't forget to have a good day or night whenever you're watching this. And don't forget to write down the things that you want to see in this new year, because they will come to pass when you put each best foot forward. You have a great day.